So, of course, this is the final season. I also hear that there is a 3-year time jump. So how does that change the dynamic of where we pick up?
So there's a 3-year time jump. We meet Joe and Kate in New York. They've been married. They are married. And they have adopted or like refound Joe's son, Henry. So they're parents. Kate's running the company in New York, her father's company. And so... yeah, so they're kind of they're like on top suddenly. They've been in the shadows and they've been having quite a kind of stressful time in London, and now they're really just like thriving. And Joe is himself again, and he's using his own name, and so they're kind of back to New York, back to kind of, he's sort of in his element, but it can obviously only last so long.
What did you think when you first read the final scripts? Do you think that Joe gets an appropriate ending?
I do. I think... yes, I do, but I really think it's hard. I don't know how you're supposed to conclude a life like that. Like, his life is so... the things he's done are so abhorrent. The depths of his depravity. It's hard to know what you do, whether, like... I don't know. I was just about to say the ending.
Listen, we're all ears.
Yeah, I don't know. I think so. I think he does. But I think there's multiple ways in which you would... want to see the end of that character, and all of them in some ways would fit. I'm really pleased with this one, I think, yeah.
What are you going to miss the most about having Penn as a scene partner?
I'm going to miss hanging out with him. I really enjoy his company. He's really funny, despite how kind of thoughtful and like sincere he can be, and how awful he is as Joe, and like he's a fantastic actor, but he is as lovely as Joe is awful. He's also got so much lightness in him, and he's such good company, and he's really funny. So I'll miss that, yeah. And he's all the way over here, so I don't know how often I'll see him. But and his family's lovely, so yeah, I'll miss that.
Yeah, but for sure, nice to be reunited tonight. I also wanted to ask, I know there's a little bit of a debate going on who Joe's most iconic love interest is, but who do you think, I think it's up for debate, for sure, but who do you think would be his best match had he not been an obsessive serial killer?
Oh, wow. There's something in maybe it's between Marianne and Bronte. Something about their like soulfulness that is, he has interests and leanings that are sensitive, and he's got, if he was not who he was, he might be like a kind of soft person, strangely, and his interests might chime with them, but he's not. He's a bad guy, so he doesn't deserve any of them.
And finally, I know that this show does take obsession to the extreme, but I wanted to know for you, what is your current healthy obsession?
Oh, healthy obsession. Oh, I would say, and this is really, I guess it's too much to say, but I would say hugging for longer than a couple of seconds is good for your nervous system. So this is my... but I rarely, like, you have to be careful, you have to do it with the right people. Not everybody wants it, and then it could be, like, bad. Because they're like, you can feel that they're like, please get off me, which is a bad feeling. So I think that's a big one, yeah. And sleep, napping as often as I can.
Oh, I'm a big napper. That's a great obsession.
It's really great.